Hello, hello, good evening, guys. Good day, guys. Hope you all are doing fine. So, we'll be continuing from where we stopped. Let me check if I'm clear enough. Okay, I can hear myself. So let me share my screen. Okay, I think I can see my screen from my other device. So, we're going to continue from where we stopped. So, this is where we stopped. So, in case you don't know how to get back to this place, it's simple. When you open Power BI, this is what you'll be seeing after the first welcome screen. This is what you will see. So these are some of the things that happened a long time ago. So I know you won't see um you won't see you won't see these things on your own. Okay. So how to get to where yours is? Let me go. I want to click new report. Let me click a new report. I just want to show you how to get to this place. So my new report is still trying to load. I've done a little work on this, so I'm trying to go back. We could continue from where we stopped. I'm still waiting for my new report to load. So instead of delaying so much time, we'll continue building our chat. So when the new report loads, so that we can show you how to open your own, we'll go back to that side. But while we wait for it to load, let's just continue building our dashboard. So I think the next chart we'll be building a table. If you remember, I told you if you want to create another chart, make sure you're outside of the existing chart. If not, you just end up messing your work. So I'm going to choose a table because I want to create a sales table by month. And then there are some calculations I want to do. There are some things I want to see on my I'm using a table. I want to see the year-over-year percentage change for sales to date, and then I want to see the year-to-year sales. So what I will do first, I'll click on my month because it's for each month I want to see. Let me enlarge this. Click on month, then I'll click on sales. So what is here mean is these are the sales for January, February, March, April, May, June, and this is for the whole 4 years. You get, so if you want to check for only 2018, you check these slides are here. If you remember, it's a slider. If you want to check for 2019, you check. You want to check for 2020, as you can see, it's changing. Guys, a slicer once on Power BI, the slicer is very effective. You don't need to set anything. Once you just input a slicer, it takes effect for any chart on the dashboard. You'll be the one to even disconnect your slicers from any of the charts you don't want to. So once I want to clear all these charts, I want to clear all these slides. I just want all of them to reflect. I will click on this icon here, this little icon, clear selection. Once you click, you have everything back together. Is that okay? So I want to create a quick measure for my year over year percentage sales. So this is it. I'll click on quick measure. Now the difference between quick measure and new measure. New measure, you'll be the one to be defining all the formulas by yourself, just like the formula we use on Excel. But for quick measure, you use a simple drag and drop. So let me do a quick measure so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay. So you define what kind of measure do you want. What I want is for our year over year change. That is a change over years. So I'm clicking on this one. You can go ahead and play with any of any of the quick measure here. You can go ahead and play with any of them just to get conversant with them. But let me choose this one. So once you choose it, you will choose you will select your base value, and the one we are using for our base value is this sales here. Is that okay? So what I will do is to drag my base value to this place and then drag my date into this place. Okay. So I think our new let's take a break so I will show you how to get to where you were before and know how to locate the dashboard you created before. Now the one you created the last time. I think it's still loading. By the time it's done, we will go into doing it. Let's continue with this one. First, what you do, I say you drag your base value, which is our sales. It is the sales we are using for comparison. You get how much is our sales per year? What is the changes in our sales per year? And then we are using our date. So I'm dragging the whole of this date into this date here. Then I'll click on add and then wait for it to load. It's creating a new measure for me. So if you check over here, you will see sales YOY percent, and then the formula has been generated here. This is what we should have used our hand to write, but Power BI helps us in doing some of these things. That's why we are going with the quick measure. So you don't need to edit anything from this formula. I will just close this formula. If you check here, so what I want to do is to add this year, this sales year over year percentage to my table. So it's simple. You just check this box. I told you there are two ways to doing this thing. Either you check the box or you drag. Let me uncheck the box so that second way is to just drag it and put it inside the chart. So you see it's the same thing. Now what this means is that for the previous year, this is the total percentage change. Our total percentage change for January is 36.45%. For February is this, if you check. So if you click on 218, now there is no year before 218 for this comparison to be valid. That's why it's empty. Do you get? So if I click on 219, you can see the percentage change. The total percentage change is just 9.20 compared to 218. If I click on 2020, click on 2020, it's not taking time to load. So because I'm trying to run the two of them at the same time, let's yeah. Let me just wait for this one to load so I will show you guys how to get there, and then we'll continue what we're doing so we don't get confused along the line. So we'll just go ahead. Later we'll go back to this. I don't want us to waste time. We'll click on 2020, then 2021. So you can see for 2021. So if I want to clear all of this slicer selection, what I'll just do is to click on this, then boom, we are back to our general total. So there are many other new quick measure you can add, but you should just leave it here now like this. So the next thing we'll be adding will be our map. So this one is trying to respond. So should we wait? This one is trying to respond. Let me just wait and show you guys. Sorry, my system is really hanging. So you bear with me. Almost there. Loading data. So if you open your Power BI for the first time, this is what you will see. This is what you will see, and then you just come, you click on your open. Once you click on this open, it should give you a suggestion of the one you saved. The last one you saved should be the first here, but in case you can't find it here, just click on browse. Good. So from here, you can then navigate to where your file is, and then once you see your file, you double click it, you have your report open. Is that okay? That's all I wanted showing you. Let's go back to building. The next chart we want to build is a map. Now, to build a map, you must be connected online. So, if at this point your system is not connected to mobile data, you can go ahead and connect. Build a map. It's going to build a real map for you. Okay, so come click out and make sure I'm not on any of the charts. I told you that you can either use this one here. For me, I prefer the one by the corner. So I'm clicking. This is my map. So it doesn't look like it yet. And then what I want to do is I want to see the sales per region. Okay, so I will check sales. Sorry, sales per province. I'll check sales and then I'll check province. So once you just click on sales, you can see it has generated a map for you. And then I've clicked province. You will see where sales happen. You soon see them on the map. So let's give it some time to load because this one is using data. We're going to load in real time. Let's wait for it a little. So you can see these places here. These are where our provinces are. I want to zoom them. So I'll zoom it a little. Using a desktop, zooming is better. On using a mouse, sorry, to zoom it is easier. You can see this is. Let me enlarge this a little from. Sorry, let me just enlarge it a little so that we can see what I'm talking about. So we can zoom it more. Oh, I have over zoom. Back to my number. So let me zoom it to that. So for all of this province here, if you take your mouse around them, you will see their sales. So this province, this is Colorado, the sum of 4,510,223. If you come here, this is Utah. As you can see, all the provinces. You just hover around them, we'll keep seeing them. Is that okay? So let's go back and just drop our map as it should be. Cool. So let's have our map down here. And then I want to create a line chart for quantity by month. Just click outside and then let me use this one once. I want to use a line chart. So what I'll do, I'll click on quantity and then months. So I think I'm almost done with the few I will want us to do. So what I want to do now is to format my dashboard. Now in doing this, okay, let me add one or two KPI. KPI means key performance indicators. I think there's to see this is KPI, but to put, let me just put a card. You see what I was talking about, ba? Instead of clicking out of this map, I didn't click out. I now went to click a card. So what I had as a map has disappeared. It's now a card. So I'll have to go back. So I'm clicking out. Make sure I'm not in any of the chat, and then click card. So what I want to do, let me see. Let me have total quantity. That is total quantity sold is 9 million. Let me put another one. And have like two or three. Let me see total sales. We already have total sales here, but let me just add it here too. What else should we use? Hmm, okay, let me just leave only these two. So if you want to format your chart, let's say for this chart, look at a few things I want to do. I want to remove this title and remove this one, and I will change this title and possibly maybe change color. So it's simple. Since I'm here, now I can just close, just close this one, and then click on format. Click on format. So for my title, what would I want my title to be? I just want it to be sales by customer category. So anything I put here becomes what will appear here. So I want it to be a little bit bold. Yes, and increase. Yes, something like this. Is that okay? Okay, let me put it in the middle. Fine. I think this is fine. Then I think I'm done for title. My y-axis, I want to off the title for my y-axis, and that should be all. I want to also off the title for my x-axis. This should be all. Then to change this color, you look for data not data label, bars. Then I will change, see under bars you see color, under bars this is color. You click and then you change to your preferred color. Is understood? Now let's say I want this chart, I want to put the same format I've done here on this one. I was telling you guys about format painter, I think, from the introduction. So I'll click on this format painter. Once I've clicked on format painter, I'll just come to this chart and then paste format painter. Okay, they are supposed to be the same kind of chart before it will work. So since this one is not the same, I'll have to do this manually. Title, I'll put quantity by month, make it dark, increase it a little, and then put it in the middle. So I want to off only y, which one of the both. Let me see. Yes, every person should know that this is month, and then let me also off y axis. Do I want to change the color? Yes, I think I will want to change the color. For this one, it's not a bar, it's lines. So this is it's line. You'll be clicking, then you click on color. You see color here. Okay, I want to give a related color. Okay, I think there's not too much to do for map. I don't think. Okay, let me change color for map. Let me also make a related color. Good. Then my table. Let me also change table. So for my slicer. Now, I was saying something from the last class. I say your slicer is not the only slicer you can use. Let me clear here. I can decide to, okay, I want to see for only April, and if I click on April here, it will affect everything over my dashboard. Is that okay? So you can see even this KPI have changed. Uh, and then to uncheck it, just double click. So if you click on once and it has taken effect, you just come to an empty space and then double click. Is that okay? So if I want to see for gift store, I'll just click. Sorry, let me close this. I'll just click on. So this is for corporate. So you can see even the map has changed. If I want for supermarket, you can see. If I want for novelty shop, so if I want to clear all of them, I'll just double click on this white space here. Is that okay? So now let's format our. Okay, for this slicer, I want my slicer to be a tile. So let me come over slicer setting. You choose, you want a vertical. Currently it's a vertical list. If you want tile, tile means box, box, box. So you can play around with them. this is what I want, something like this exactly. So I'll place it. I just want to arrange my dashboard right now. So let's arrange the dashboard together. I've not included my title yet, so I'll also do that. So let's go. Let's work on the dashboard together. Okay, I'm using my arrow key to bring it down in case I'm wondering how I'm doing. Mm. So I think I have a simple dashboard over here already. Simple enough for anyone who is starting off. So if you want, you can just enlarge, you can zoom into your map and then increase it. It must not be the same with my own, okay? You can just arrange it how best you feel. Then I think this one I should increase a little because I want everything to be close. Good. So I want to include a header, like the title of my chat. So what you do, it's simple. You click on text box. Inside my text box, I will now write sales thoughts. So let's report. I want to make it bold. These are things you can just do if you want to, but just to make it a little beautiful. So you want to change the color of your font. Okay, let's see, since I'm using already have a color convention, let me go ahead to using it. So this is a simple dashboard, I think. Very simple and basic. Let me save my work. To save it, since we've saved it before, I'll just do Control S and I've saved it. Okay, it's still loading. So you see, before loading, if you look at this place, you see the last time it was saved, 24th of March by 10:29. Let's wait for it to finish loading, and you notice that this will change. Okay, so you can see it has changed. Last saved today at 12:33 a.m. This is the current time I'm doing this video. I've saved it. So you guys can go ahead. You guys can go ahead. You guys can go ahead and do this. Just go ahead. See see before loading, look at this place. You see the last time. Y%. And then the formula to create it. This is what we should have used in our hand to write Power BI. And helps us in this instance. That's why we're doing. So you don't need to edit anything from this one. I'll just close this.